more than 10 minutes from now.
Station on space to ground 2, we can see the target. We can assess alignment at 33 meters. We are at good alignment.
Copy. Good alignment at 33 meters.
Station on space to ground 2, we see vehicle mode hold. We see good holding, range 25.92, range rate 0, good corridor alignment, and in the Dragon docking monitor we see good alignment. We have briefed step 5 and step 6, and we are go whenever you are.
And Kate, we copy all. It's looking good from down here also. We do have some predicted comm blockage that would have occurred during the docking sequence if we pressed immediately. We are intending to hold at waypoint 2 to around 1834 or so. We will give you a call when we are resuming approach.
Okay, copy hold until 1834 for comm blockage. We're going to stay here and monitor, and we are go and briefed from the crew side.
Copy all.
This is Mission Control Houston. The cargo Dragon has reached its next milestone, arriving at waypoint 2. It's now holding about 20 meters, a little bit less than 20 meters, 19.8 meters away from the International Space Station. Kate Rubins and Victor Glover are monitoring from the International Space Station. Their view is on the right there. That's the Rendezvous Proximity and Operations Program, providing telemetry. They said everything looked good from their end. The Dragon is holding, the command is hold, the Dragon is aligned, and from the crew perspective, they are go to proceed with docking. From here in Mission Control Houston, we are going to wait to proceed with docking today. There is some expected ratty comms that may interrupt some of the telemetry and data coming from Dragon as it makes its way, so we're going to pass that period, and we are expected to resume approach beyond 20 meters and go for a contact and capture, resuming approach from 20 meters expected at 12:34 p.m. Central Time, so it will be a little bit past our expected 12:30 p.m. docking time today, expected to resume approach at 12:34 p.m. Central Time. A 12:34 p.m. Central Time departure from waypoint 2 should put an expected contact and capture time somewhere on the order of 12:39 p.m. Central Time. That'll be our new target for today.
And Station Houston on 2 for Dragon.
And Houston Station on space to ground 2.
Go ahead, Kate.
Head on 2. Yep, I was just letting you know my earlier range call was we had the node 2 forward docking point to VV docking point. Had crew 1 in my head still. We are now node 2 zenith docking point to VV docking point and range 19.82.
Copy, 19.82, and I was going to call you and say make sure you're reading off the D2DM.
All right, and we can confirm on the D2DM 19.82.
Copy.
This is Mission Control Houston. Everything's still looking good from the International Space Station side. Kate Rubins and Victor Glover monitoring the Cargo Dragon as it holds 20 meters away. We've passed that holding point from their position, just making sure that they're watching the same telemetry. Kate Rubins, not too long ago, just about a month, even less than that, was monitoring the approach of Crew 1, the SpaceX Crew 1 mission that brought Victor Glover and 3 of his roommates, Victor Glover being one, the other astronaut currently monitoring Cargo Dragon's approach. Kate Rubins was monitoring the approach of Crew Dragon not too long ago, just verifying she's looking at the right data from Node 2 Zenith. That's the space-facing side of Node 2. In the International Space Station Flight Control Room here in Houston, teams are undergoing a go, no-go to proceed with docking. Again, we are expected to depart its current position, holding 20 meters away from the International Space Station. That expected departure time coming up in just about 11 minutes, 12:34 p.m. Pacific. This is just to make sure that we have a secure communication link from the data with the Cargo Dragon before we go ahead and resume approach. With that, we're expecting to see a docking around 12:39 p.m. Central Time today. A little bit later than we were expecting, but I want to make sure we have some solid communications with Cargo Dragon. That's carrying now 6,400 pounds of cargo inside. To review some of the upcoming milestones, again, Cargo Dragon is holding 20 meters away from the International Space Station, expected to depart.
The Node 2 Zenith docking point to VV docking point on the RPOP on SSC-12. We're scared to touch SSC-17, so we haven't commanded anything on RPOP because we've got a good docking system view there.
Kate, we are happy with that plan, and just be advised we will have some ready comm on the ISS systems here through about 1833, 1834.
Copy, thank you.
This is Mission Control Houston. That was Kate Rubins reporting some of her updates. Voice you're hearing from Mission Control Houston, that's Mike Jensen confirming that RADICOM. So we may see this view of Dragon go in and out intermittently as we get towards that expected departure time of 12:34 p.m. Central Time. That again was delayed from the original departure time to allow us to get past this period of expected RADICOMs. Make sure we have a good communication link with Dragon as it makes its approach. Now, once it resumes at 12:34 p.m. Central Time, once it resumes approach, you'll hear some call-outs of Dragon as it approaches ever so closely, 10 meters and 5 meters. There may be a call called Crew Hands Off Point, CHOP, that's within 2 meters away from the docking port, just to make sure that Kate Rubins and Victor Glover inside the cupola module will not send any commands to Dragon within that time period. That's at, again, 2 meters away from the expected contact and capture point. We'll call contact and capture during the soft capture of Cargo Dragon to the International Space Station and report that time to you with the official docking time and the location of the International Space Station and Dragon. The operations are not yet done. After that, we'll continue to provide coverage as the soft capture ring is retracted to pull Cargo Dragon into the international docking adapter, and then we'll have to wait for a hard capture of Cargo Dragon. So there's 12 hooks that keep Cargo Dragon hard mated to the international docking adapter, and we'll continue our coverage until hard capture is complete and the docking operations have ceased. We're expected at that time to end our coverage, though the expectation is that the vestibule will be pressurized between the Cargo Dragon and the International Space Station to allow for the hatches to be opened later today at getting access to some of the cargo inside. They'll perform a lot of the Dragon cargo maneuvering or cargo moving operations tomorrow. Much of that will be tomorrow, but they're expected to get to a lot of the cargo inside today. We're now 6 minutes away from the expected departure time from waypoint 2. Dragon is still holding at 20 meters away from the International Space Station. Again, this is part of those ratty comms that you've heard from Capcom. Mike Jensen called up to the crew. We're waiting to get past this period of ratty communications with the Cargo Dragon, which should stabilize, expected at 12:34 p.m. Central Time. And at that point, we're expected to depart waypoint 2 at 20 meters and resume approach. This is Mission Control Houston. Again, we're in holding period for Dragon, which has arrived to its waypoint 2 holding position 20 meters away from the International Space Station. We're just holding here for a little bit longer than expected to get past this period of ratty communications. As you can see, some of those video feeds from station going in and out through this period, but it's expected to stabilize here in just inside of 3 minutes, 12:34 p.m. Central Time. We should see Dragon resume its approach to the International Space Station. This is Mission Control Houston. We're now approaching the period where we expected to have some stable communication. It may be another 2 minutes until we actually have full stabilization of the S-band communication, though it looks like we're getting some video now. So as we approach 12:34, we'll stand by for that official confirmation that Cargo Dragon has departed waypoint 2.
And ready, we see good attitude. The capture sequence, we see range 19.82 and good attitude has been holding steady.
Copy all, and we're coming out of the blockage. We'll be resuming hopefully momentarily.
This is Mission Control Houston. Again, we have not departed that 20-meter holding point, just waiting for the S-band link that provides low bandwidth data. We're waiting for that to stabilize. Should be a little less than a minute until we see the departure of Cargo Dragon.
Station Houston, space to ground 2. Dragon is resuming approach and is go for docking. Monitor per steps 5 and 6 in 1.102. Uncrewed Dragon approach and retreat monitoring.
Copy. Steps 5 and 6. Crew is also go for docking.
We just got confirmation Dragon has resumed approach.
We see range decreasing 19.41 and decreasing. Attitude is good, holding steady. We see abort type posigrade C. Vehicle mode command lights are as expected and corridors as expected.
Houston copies all.
Good call-outs from Kate Rubens, who's alongside Victor Glover in the cupola module. She's monitoring the telemetry of Cargo Dragon as it makes its final approach for docking. Again, approach has resumed from 20 meters. We're now inside 17 meters. Call-outs from Kate Rubens, who's alongside
Nie słuchaj na tym streamie, wiesz o tym? Nie słuchaj na tym streamie, wiesz? Tak. Ja się słyszę, zobacz.
15 meters from station and closing.
Nie słuchaj normalnie. Czekaj. Ale weź nikomu nie wysyłaj tego, spoko? No, tej maszynki. Czekaj. A dobra, jakie ma odpalę, to się nie wiem czemu.
Some of the International Space Station structure now coming into view as we pass 12 meters from station.
Gdzie to jest tu? Tu. Ups. Ojeju, coś kliknąłem. Szukam. Oran. Czekaj,
Now
ja muszę to
inside 10
naprawić,
meters.
tylko nie wiem, czemu nie działa.
Approach is looking good and
No to
aligned.
sekunda. To. Hop, hop.
Sensation on space to ground 2, range 8 meters, good attitude.
Copy, 8 meters, good attitude.
To nie jest moja maszynka, już ci mówię, to jest od chłopka. Mhm. Już konwertuję na Discorda. No, jak to odpalisz, to ci się robi folder na pulpicie Add Sounds Premium i wchodzisz sobie w to.
Dragon is now inside 5 meters.
Jeszcze co? Nie. To już... O. Teraz hop. Czemu tego nie mogę wysłać? Bo muszę to zamknąć.
3 meters, grounds have called a hands-off point, standing by for contact and capture.
Dobra. Ja wiem dlaczego.
2 meters chop.
Wiesz co się stało? Wiesz co się stało?
Crew hands-off point.
Bo ja nie zmieniłem nazwy od tego. Czekaj. Już ci usyłam.
1 meter.
Ja ci wyślę normalnie do Discorda. Nie, to sekunda. Mało.
And we have confirmed
megabajtów.
contact and capture 12:40 p.m. Central
Nie.
Time.
Egze.
Station Houston, Dragon contact and soft capture complete.
Patrz. Chcę ci to wysłać, co nie?
Soft capture complete.
Clear output. Egze. Ja sobie pierwsze...
Again, confirmed contact and soft capture. Dragon and the International Space Station were 268 statute miles over the southern Indian Ocean, 12:40
Ja ci to
p.m. Central
skompresuję.
Time.
Zip.
Soft capture ring is now retracting.
Egze wyskakuje błąd. No to tak nazwałem Free Machine, tak to nazwałem. Tam masz machinę by Hassan, czy jakoś. Free Machine to ja sam to nazwałem, bo
Ring
musiałem na
retraction
szybko
is in
wyzwać.
progress.
Ale ja jeszcze... Ja to tylko raz użyłem i odebrałem VIP-a na 3 miesiące. Co? Ja dostałem VIP-a, znaczy VIP-a, Nitro na 3 miesiące. Na przykład. Na 3 miesiące dostałem tego Nitro, więc S? Nie, każdy ci pokazuje, że to jest wirus, ale to nie jest wirus, bo ja to używam i dostałem, widzisz, mam na 3 miesiące.
Again, we have a confirmed contact and soft capture at 12:40
Potem możesz
p.m.
to
Central
usunąć.
Time.
No spokojnie.
The Dragon and Station were both 268 statute miles over the
Nie.
southern Indian Ocean at the
Nie jest
time
pusty.
of capture. We're now standing
No,
by
ci
as
antywirus to usunął.
Dragon undergo some of the final steps for a hard capture to the International Space Station. The
A nie.
first is the retraction of the soft capture ring. There's 12 hooks that'll drive to maintain a hard mate
dlaczego?
with
Bo
the
ja mam
International Space Station.
A,
That'll
bo
be
ja
the
mam
next
antywirusa
milestone
włączonego,
coming up for Crew
dobra!
Dragon to
sorry,
officially dock
wiesz?
to the International Space
Nie,
Station.
bo ja miałem antywirusa i mi usuwało pliki XD. Ci! Dobra, sorry. Już wyłączyłem. Teraz muszę... Jaki ty... Co to jest?
As the
Sorry, bo
docking sequence continues to go underway, we're now entering into an
Już na
orbital
nowo muszę to
sunrise. You can see
skonwertować. A to
sort
jest
of the
minuta.
glint of the
Pół
sun
minuty.
shining from behind the cargo dragon, now at its new home on the zenith or space-facing side of the station's Harmony module. That happening again over the southern Indian Ocean, the Terminator line just south of Australia.
O, dobra, od razu się wczytało. Masz?
A great view of Cargo Dragon now in its new home. This is pointing straight up at the zenith or space-facing side. The Dragon is still undergoing some of the final steps of the docking sequence. Right now undergoing the retraction of the soft capture ring.
Nie, masz 90. Nikt się nie ogląda w tej chwili. Jak 3? Jak ja cię oglądam z 2? Bo ja na kompie cię oglądam i na telefonie. Jak? Franek, Astro Stream, dawniej Franek Rudzki.
Okay, Rubens inside of the cupola module, continuing to monitor
Dokowanie kapsuły
the docking sequence for Cargo Dragon.
Do ISS.
Again, that soft capture ring is nearing completion of its retraction. Next we'll be driving the 12 hooks that will hard mate the Cargo Dragon into place right in front of the International Docking Adapter 3.
Odpaliłeś ją?
Houston Station, repeat.
No bo nie umiesz tego pobrać. Zobacz,
ring retraction is complete. We are holding the docking sequence here to finish the MCS reconfiguration.
Nie, to nie jest od streama, po prostu źle to pobierasz. No to weź do ekranu, ja ci pokażę, jak to zainstalować szybciej, bez tego... A nie chcesz po prostu, żebym ci to skompresował do 100 bajtów? Okej. Mhm. Ba, 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 ba.
Again, we have a confirmed contact and soft capture. 12:40 p.m. Central Time. The station and Dragon were 268 statute miles over the southern Indian Ocean. The soft capture ring has retracted. We're just waiting for to reconfigure some of the attitude control of the International Space Station itself, and then we'll resume with the hard capture, driving 12 hooks that will hard mate Cargo Dragon into place on its new home aboard the International Space Station on the space-facing side of the Harmony module.
Copy, hook driving, MCS config complete.
And we had a confirmation that the International Space Station itself has been reconfigured. Its attitude control now in the right configuration to allow for a hard capture. That'll be 12 hooks driving to hard mate Dragon in place. The International Space Station on control moment gyro. Attitude control throughout this next sequence of docking. That'll be, again, the 12 hooks that drive hard mating Dragon into place.
Jak coś nie słyszę cię. A wyłącz streama, po co ty robisz, jak i tak nikt nie ogląda, tylko ja. Masz łapkę w górę. Jednym. 340, 250. $2400. 749. 800. A czemu ci co chwilę w ogóle na lekcji neta wydupca? A mówiłeś, że mi wywala. Kiedy ci się pobierze?
That soft capture, contact and capture occurred at 12:40 p.m. Central Time. From this view, from one of the high-definition cameras at the station's truss, you can sort of make out the nose cone of the Crew Dragon. Two dueling dragons attached to the International Space Station at the same time. Cargo Dragon you see at the top of your screen.
Yes.
Crew Dragon over to the left is at the very forward end of the International Space Station. Right now, each of those vehicles now together passing 272 statute miles just south of Australia over the Terminator line into an orbital daytime over the South Pacific Ocean.
W kosmosie. A ty wyłączysz streama?
Now again, 12 hooks need to be driven to hard mate the Cargo Dragon to the International Space Station. We received confirmation that 6 of those 12, or half of the hooks, have driven. Standing by for confirmation of the remaining 6 hooks.